just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Hi y'all, barefaced Mia. So you'll know I don't usually do chit chat to get ready with me. It's basically because me getting ready in the morning is a hectic hell of a process. But I'm pissed about something and I want to talk about it. So especially for you, I'm coming with dirty glasses and a lot of sass and getting ready for filming. So because I am getting ready to film, I'm not gonna put on any SPF. If I were going out to work or out to dinner or out to lunch or whatever, I would be putting SPF. Just throwing it out there, put SPF on your skin, kids, so you don't die from skin cancer or end up looking like a Shar-Pei at old age. This whole Shane Dawson docu-series that are actually huge fucking vlogs needs to fucking stop. I'm going to prime using the Catrice Life Correcting Prime Serum while I tell you about why that should happen. So apparently Shane Dawson decided to do a docu-series on the ugly truth of the beauty community. And I actually went off on Twitter about this. It is very funny to me how men come feet first, basically kicking and screaming, into an industry, stay there for a couple of months and think that they know the ins and outs, tops and bottoms of whatever community that they're now part of. Like, I would never assume that I know how things work when I've been in a place less than some people keep beauty blenders, like Shane Dawson has. So you've been here for a couple of months and you're telling me that you're doing a fucking docu-series on the whole community. Going to use the Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. And this is in R250. And it's a bit light for me right now, but it's my favorite foundation, so I don't give a shit. And I'm gonna apply it directly to my face, so if that triggers you, look away. Because I know some people are grossed out by that. Like, who are you to create a documentary on the beauty community when you've been here for a few months and you've probably not even washed your fucking brushes yet? Like, sir, I've had lipsticks in my purse longer than Shane Dawson has had a beauty career. It's amazing to me that a man whose only credentials in beauty are that he's dabbled in a cut crease and is friends with a big beauty guru just comes and steamrolls over everybody that's had actual experience and decides to expose the ugly truth. I'm going to use the Catrice One Drop Coverage Concealer. And let me tell you, exactly because his sole credentials in beauty are that he's friends with Jeffree Star, this whole shit will be so biased like you wouldn't believe. Like, the only truth we will see will be Jeffree Star's truth, which will always show Jeffree Star in a good light and will always show the big beauty influencer community. Now, what pisses me off is, I'm gonna set a bit using the Sephora Beauty Amplifier powder, is that you cannot know what's going on in an industry, in a community, top to bottom after a few months. You just cannot. And besides, what has Shane Dawson done in this community aside from doing cutesy videos with Jeffree throwing shade? What has he done? Aside from the whole Jeffree Star redemption documentary, whatever, we're not gonna talk about that. What has he done for the community? What contributions has he had? What experience? What are his credentials to show us whatever side of the community? Has he been in the trenches with smaller beauty gurus trying to grow? No. Has he had the time to actually hone his skills in makeup and see how far that gets him? No. Has he had the struggle of being a small influencer and trying to get brands' attention or trying to make friendships? No. When Shane Dawson entered the beauty community, everything was handed to him on a silver platter. One, because he's a big influencer already. Two, because he made friends in the right places and kissed the right pale ass. And three, because he's a man. And there's this clear glass escalator situation going on where men with fucking mediocre cut creases are praised in the face of women that have been in the industry for longer, worked harder, and are better at it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that men shouldn't be in the industry. That would be incorrect on so many levels, including historical. I'm going to use the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eye Primer. Men and women have done makeup historically for millennia, for as long as we've been on this beautiful Trump-infested earth. We have done makeup across both genders, and the fact that men don't wear makeup in their day-to-day lives right now today is just a part of the current zeitgeist, and it's probably going to turn around because everything is cyclical, fashion is cyclical. Stuff like that is generally just what comes around turns around eventually. I'm going to use the I Love Sarai for Colourpop palette through my eyes, and I'm going to set my primer in a wink. So my criticism of Shane isn't because he's a man, it's because he's a man that has benefited from the glass escalator effect and let it get through his head. Like the fucking hubris to be here for a handful of months and think you can expose the ups and downs of whole community when you've not seen even like a tiny portion of it. He's just seen a tiny facet of a whole community that is thriving and growing and struggling and doing so many things beyond the scope of Jeffree Star being a problematic dumpster fire. So believe me, my criticism of this situation would apply if he were a woman, if he were trans in any direction, if he were non-binary, if he were anything. You do not get to come in a place wet behind the ears, bushy-tailed, and think you know everything about it and then try to expose what's going on. This were a guy that was in the community for a long time. I don't know, a makeup artist, a beauty influencer, an Instagram beauty boy, someone that has actually gone through the different stages of cultivating an audience, raising your looks to a higher level, bettering your skill, then yeah, I would get, do a documentary, expose the fuck us all. Like, I would be clapping and eating my popcorn. I'm going to go with I'm going to be very boring. I'm gonna do a warm crease blue look. I'm gonna go with the yellow Wild Soul, same fluffy brush, and adding it all over the crease. And let me tell you another thing that bothers me about Shane Dawson. This man is a grown-ass millionaire. He tries to pretend that he's so broke, so relatable, but he lives in a luxurious house, in a luxurious neighborhood, and yet he dresses himself as if he picked clothes from a fucking dumpster. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're a millionaire. You stop. Grab a clean t-shirt. Jesus, fucking with the orange, euphoric. Like, is this the low effort beauty guru y'all want? The one that doesn't even wash his goddamn face? The hot pink Lomo with a tinier fluffy brush. Let me find one actually. I'm so tired of people saying, oh my god, the community, the beauty community is in shambles, it's on fire, blah blah blah. And I'm like, stop watching the same tired 5-ass people. Just stop, just expand your horizons, search for other small creators. But there's plenty of other people you can watch that have as good as a production quality as the bigger beauty gurus and aren't problematic train wrecks. Like, of course that the community seems to you like it's on fucking fire when you're only watching the same tired couple of people. But let me tell you, the small beauty community is thriving, growing, creating, and being miles ahead in creativity and everything else from those big beauty gurus. My corner of YouTube is doing just fine, There's no fires here. There's only happy places and witches dancing in the moonlight, channeling our inner energies. There is no... The community's fine. You're just in a corner of it that is trash. That's it. Like, if you're gonna play in a fucking dump, of course you're gonna come out looking like shit and smelling like shit, because you played in trash. Come over to the civilized part of the community and you're gonna enjoy your time, I promise. I'm going to add a bit of flex in the outer corner of the eye to deepen it out. This is not the best brush to use for it, but I want a really subtle effect for now. And now I'm going to go with Emerald Dream all over the lid with a finger. It feels quite dry, a bit different than the other shimmers, I feel. This is a bit dry, and despite being very pigmented, it doesn't have as much payoff as their other stuff. Like, it's really pigmented still, but other shimmers from Colourpop I could like drag all over my lid. And this one I need to go on another pass. Oh, and another thing, I doubt, I'm gonna go with Flex again. I doubt he's going to expose anything truly significant. I doubt he's going to expose the way people of color are treated in this industry and in this community. I doubt he's going to expose the hardships of small creators, brands wilding. Like, I seriously doubt he's going to expose anything truly important to anyone outside Jeffree Star. I feel like I need to deepen the look a bit more, so I'm gonna take Divina, which is this dark purple, and go in the outer corner. There are so many problematic and beautiful things in this industry that he could talk about if he actually spent a bit of time here, but he hasn't spent the time to actually see all of that. He's going to present a very biased view of things that's gonna advantage certain beauty gurus, make other beauty gurus seem like trash. Like, nah, honey, no. I'm actually gonna take a bit of Emerald Dream on my brush and add it to the crease, just to make things a bit more blown out. I ain't afraid of a little shimmer in the crease. Nobody should be. And I think this is the final look-ish. Actually, no, let me add an inner corner highlight. I'm gonna add a bit of Wild Soul in the inner corner and then top it with Lucido. Oh, a little bit of yellow always soothes the nerves. Picking up a bit of Lucido and going in the exact same place. Using the Douglas blush in number 3, I think it is. This is how it looks like. And I hope I don't forget mascara. I sometimes film whole video. I hate having short nails. Can't open anything. Come on. I sometimes film whole videos without mascara, and I feel that I'm giving out major naked mole rat vibes, but you know, I'm not. Like, my time's already been spent filming and I don't want to refilm again. I forgot how pretty this was, because I don't do this full time, obviously. You could tell by my irregular schedule. I don't do this full time, and I often do it after work when I'm already fucking tired, and oh god, I can't wait until they hire more people, because right now it's very soliciting. Is that a right word? Because I feel like soliciting, I think it's wrong. In Romanian it's solicitant, but I feel that soliciting in English is like begging or something. I don't know, I'm not sure. It's very demanding. It's very demanding and it's very busy, and I'm always tired, and I'm not filming as much as I could because I'm tired and I also have other hobbies. This is the Sephora illuminating powder, and this is in Delicate Glow, and I love it. So shiny, so pretty. Oh, I love being pretty and shiny. I am going to use the Catrice Rock Couture mascara. So yeah, in short, what I'm really pissed off about is this mediocre man just hitching a hike on the glass escalator, just shooting up to the top, getting his ass kissed for mediocre looks. And there's nothing bad about being mediocre at makeup. Everybody's gotta start somewhere, but just know your place, sis. I'm gonna use the Sweetie Pie bronzer, which is my fave bronzer so far. Not that I've tried many, but from the ones I've tried, that's my fave. I've done this before highlighter, but oh well, it happens. And on the lips, I'm going to use the Revlon lip cushion, and this is in 210 Pretty Kiss, which is absolutely nothing. It just hydrates the lips a little. So if you want something that actually looks like anything, would not recommend. But if you want something that's just a little bit, gives a little bit of a tinge and of a sparkle to your lips and leaves them hydrated, then yeah, that's good. I'm going to use the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Filler, which has been my favorite brow gel lately because it's a bit thick and gives more shape to the brows than, for example, Essence Skinny Brow does. So yes, this is the final look. I'm going to start filming. I've got like 2 videos planned, 3. I'm hoping I'll have the energy to do the 3 I want to do. I'm tired. I want cuddles. But yeah, if you've skipped, let me give you a too long didn't listen recap. Shane Dawson has no credentials to be making any sort of documentary on the beauty community. He's been here for too little, experienced almost none of the actual true factors of, you know, being an up-and-coming beauty influencer, trying your best, raising your craft, growing an audience, yada yada yada. His only credentials are that he's friends with Jeffree Star, and as thus I really doubt that this documentary is going to be an unbiased view of things, and I don't believe it's going to expose anything but infighting between the bigger influencers. Moreover, you guys should stop saying that a fucking community is on fire, because it's not. Stop watching trashy influencers, start watching smaller creators. I promise you, our corner of YouTube is much more peaceful, much more enjoyable. Anyway, that was it. That was it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you the next time. And don't forget to leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. You know, I love a good chit chat in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.